I'm flying straight at the moon.
That's
Taxi
it.
and take off.
Who sang that song?
You know?
I'll fly you to the moon and back if you
Oh,
be.
oh, baby.
Oh, Mr. Sim, I can actually see you over there.
Can't remember the band.
Yeah, I just spotted you up in the sky as well.
This is what I'm talking about. Even if we aren't like together doing a job together, we can still see each other.
Yeah.
If we multiplayer it, and that's pretty cool.
Eight taxiing and a tail dragger.
Oh,
It's difficult, isn't it?
Can't see a bloody thing.
Yeah.
well, I started off my company. It gave me the 172G1000, so I've just been flying that because it's what I have.
Nice. Yeah, I think if you go nomad, I went nomad, and you get nothing at all.
Right, I went career, so I got the G1, the 172G1000 at 100 grand. But I'm sitting at
Did you get all the
215 grand now.
Rob?
There you go.
I didn't get construction sim, no. Yeah, I've made over 100 grand since I started.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sector and land at your destination.
I've just been flying back and forth from Port Moresby to Mount Hagen, flying, oh, what is it? DVD players to Mount Hagen and then cigarettes back. We're making about 10 grand a run.
That's pretty good. That's a nice little system.
Oh, sorry, 10 grand each way, I should say. Fly over these mountains.
Can't see anything yet.
I hope I've started air hauler correctly. It's been such a long time since I've done it.
Is it beeping at you still?
I don't think so, but she's very quiet.
Have you got to the point where it says connected in the top left-hand corner of the box?
It
Oh,
should
yeah.
be, because when I open up the air hauler 2, I can see his plane on the map.
Oh, good. Can't see any of your planes on the map, sadly.
Now you're...
I can, you're farther south than I am, both of you.
Yeah, we're way south.
I've got both of you. That's cool, I can see both of you now, that's awesome.
I can't see you in the game, but I can see you on the air hauler map.
Yeah, can't see you in the game either.
I can see Sim in the game.
So, yeah, because you're near each other.
Yeah.
I think it's because you guys are too far south at the moment. But we'll see. I've got 59 miles to go.
I'm not making great speed. I've got to climb over this mountain ridge. I'm on the wrong side of it.
That's going to be me shortly, mate.
I'm afraid my microphone might get noisy in a second.
Kids back from school?
Yeah. And I can't flick my microphone up because my head tracker's in the way.
My phone's not nearby. What time is it? Well, my son will be walking in the door anytime soon. My daughter doesn't finish college till 4:10. How old are your kids, Rob?
4, 6, and 18.
Oh, wow.
4, 6, and 18. Wow. How old are you then, Rum?
Heck of a jump, man.
36?
𝗬𝗏𝗊𝗍𝗆.
Yeah.
Whippersnapper. Barely out of nappies.
That's the one.
I'm 43 and Sim's 44.
All right.
And it has been an absolute pleasure flying with you today, mate.
Likewise. It's nice to actually have someone to fly with.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, this is what I signed up to Mike's community for, and that's been really busy, bless him.
Speaking of which, I was working on the Discord bot this morning.
Okay.
Didn't make any progress, but... Well, I did make progress, but not the kind of progress I was looking for.
What are you trying to get the bot to do?
Absolutely everything.
Alright, okay.
So, initially when you come into the server, there's like a welcome message. And you need to click on the emoji and you'll get assigned a role. And then based on your interests, you'll be able to open up different channels and stuff.
Okay. So we're gonna have like, you're gonna have like a dedicated construction sim channel, a flight channel, that sort of stuff, yeah? Nice.
So the way I'm trying to do it is that everyone will have like a genre role. So let's say you like aviation, you click on aviation, it opens up all the aviation channels, and then you can open and close them as you wish.
Yeah. That sounds great.
Yeah, I think it's a good way of allowing people to maybe find a community in a flight simulator that they've not tried before. Can you guys see the moon?
Yes,
yeah.
I'm flying straight at it. It's lovely.
Hey, Isaac.
Oh yeah, I forgot you said that.
Yeah, what, yeah. Yeah, it's the
I was singing it 2 minutes ago.
This is true.
Behind me. So, yeah, because I'm heading in the opposite direction to you guys are.
I mean, you're staring at the sun.
Blinded by the sun.
The sun probably hasn't come up yet, has it? Not fully.
No, not yet.
Still no head tracking. Oh, the sun's behind me. Oh, that's stunning. Check that out. Through the tail of the aircraft. Really
Can't
like
see it.
First day, Isaac. Alright, yeah.
That means
Got
my
food in the fridge now.
little one will be home soon. Hang on, what day is it? Tuesday? Monday, isn't it? Monday.
It's Monday. Stop pushing the week away.
Does your boy live with you as well, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of a stupid question now, really, wasn't it?
Well, he's 22, so he's not really a boy anymore.
Okay. Sorry, I was under the impression that your son was around about the same age as your daughter.
No,
My
no.
apologies.
He would love that. It would give us someone to play with all the time.
Yeah, bless her.
Yeah, I thought that. All I ever get is fighting.
Really?
Oh, I
I'm
can
always
see
trying to take chunks out of each other. It's awful.
Run now.
Hey, Spike popped up.
Hello. You're 11,000 feet up. I'm 6. Must be crazy.
What I try and do in Papua New Guinea is fly to a new airport every time I take a delivery.
Yes. Because there is a section in Air Hauler 2 that I don't know whether you've seen it or not. It records where you've been, and there's like a percentage of how many airports that you need to visit to get 100%. You imagine trying to get 100% on this?
It's got to be in the tens of thousands, isn't it?
Like
Yeah,
37,000 or something
I've
like
done-
that.
I've done like, let's have a think. I've done, I don't know, about 10 or 12 airports, let's hypothetically say, and I've only unlocked 0.17% of the airports that I've visited. Not even 1% yet.
So for me, it's not so much about getting all the airports ticked off. It's just about seeing each individual one because they're so different here. Like if you fly in Europe or somewhere, all the airports are pretty much the same. I mean, you know, there's a generic airport sort of shape and they all adhere to it. But in Papua New Guinea, it's just unreal how different everything is.
There's, I did one just past the mountain range that we're in, up in the north-west of the island. And I couldn't see the runway until the very last minute because it was surrounded by the jungle. And it was like 1,000 feet long. It was a joke. But it was cool. I was like, mate, that's a crazy landing runway to land on. It's so diverse. There's one up a mountain, you know. It's just mental.
The approach going into them as well is what I love to look at. There's one airport, can't remember exactly where it was, but it was really difficult to get to from one angle because it was sloping downhill. There were loads of trees, but I for some reason I was determined to land that way, and I must have gone round 4 or 5 times. Say again?
You streamed that one, didn't you?
I don't think I streamed it, but I recorded it.
Recorded it, yeah. I saw seen that one.
I ended up wrecking the plane, not completely, but
You stood
nosed
on the
over.
top, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's right. It was recorded. I remember I was screaming up the screen, just land the other word.
He landed on one.
It's weird. Have you heard of 𝗥𝗲𝘃𝗶𝗄𝗃?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of those, but you know.
You landed on one runway on the side of a mountain, and I absolutely loved it. It was a great video, and I was like, right, I'm off to go recreate that.
Nice.
And I did it in a Cessna, I think.
Yeah, there are some really, really interesting runway strips here. Same in Alaska, actually. And I thought about expanding the company over into Alaska because here you've got the heat and the clouds, I guess, but there you'd have the snow, the rain, the ice, the cold. Like, you know, a similar sort of flying experience, but totally different set of skills required.
Yep. Powering up over this mountain range in a minute. Oh, there's the sun. That's brilliant.
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
The nice thing about flying in Alaska, Sky Vector would work.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Part of the USA, isn't it? Yeah.
So, favourite planes? Bike, we know yours is the DC-3. Or is it the DC-3?
I really like the DC-3, but I've never fully got to grips with it. I really want to like learn how to fly it properly and things like that. You know,
Yeah.
like I used to when I played with the DC-3, it was in FSX, so I tried to get it to autopilot and stuff. Because ever since watching your videos and things, you've really taught me how to enjoy this game and fly planes, like not fully properly, but like it far more than I ever enjoyed it, sort of thing. You know,
Sure.
I didn't know about trim or anything like that. You know, so I reckon I'll probably be able to get on with it, but I'm going to be scared out of my mind when I'm going to be landing the plane. That's for sure. But I'm going to relish it, but it's going to be really scary getting it down on that tarmac because they're pretty quick planes.
Yeah, it's a big heavy plane and you need a lot of lift to stay airborne.
Slow it down like a lot to get it to, you know, to optimum speed when you land it. So that's going to be the challenge of getting used to flying that aircraft. Even before I even think about putting it in air hauler 2 and using it in that, because I don't want to break it every time, you know. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg.
I don't know what it's like for ground loop either.
What does that mean? Sorry.
So when you get her on the ground, like the Spitfires are synonymous with ground loop. When you're trying to taxi on the ground, they just pirouette,
All right, yeah.
turn hard on themselves
No,
so easily.
It'll be when it turns. Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
I imagine the DC-3 are being more stable, but I haven't. Like I say, I used to fly the DC-3 around the world on the Around the World challenge. So I've taken off and landed quite a few times, but
Been a long time. Yeah, probably Cessna Caravan. I've flown them quite a lot. I think probably they are my favourite aircraft at the moment. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to go Cessna Caravan and then into the Beechcraft, the twin prop one that Tom Cruise flew in, American Made. Have you seen that film?
oh yeah, yeah.
He's a drug runner.
The King Air 350, was it?
Yeah, I think something like that. There's a similar default aircraft on this game, and that's got a lot more cargo space and stuff like that. That's the way I look at it. The more cargo it's got, the farther it can fly. That's an upgrade in my eyes.
And the faster as well.
Exactly, yeah. So that's probably going to be my next aircraft, and then I'll probably finish off with the DC-3.
I'm disappointed about that one.
And a lot more cargo space behind her, so that'll be my last aircraft, I think.
Rum, what about you?
I say, well, default, my favorite plane is hands down that Caravan. But then I bought myself a couple of third-party planes, the Just Flight Piper Arrow and that Kodiak.
Both very nice.
I really like flying the Arrow. I think the
Yeah.
Arrow is my favorite plane to fly. Quite
350,000, that is.
very annoyingly, despite the fact that in real life the Arrow has a better cargo capacity, in Air Hauler 2 it is worse than the 172. So it's kind of a non-start for company means.
You know you can adjust that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, you can adjust that. When you import it in, you can change all the values to reflect real life.
Because I watched one of your videos on how to import it, and it just connected it and did everything for me. I don't know where it came up with its numbers from.
I've actually found a better way of doing it since then, where you can... So let's say, for example, you have multiple liveries. They'll all be considered to be individual aircraft. I found a way where you can import them all as a bulk rather than just one at a time.
Okay, yeah, because I've got like 7 different Piper Arrows because it's different registered tail numbers, aren't there?
So I have to try and remind myself how I did that, because the last time I flew was the last time I did that.
I do really like that Arrow.
It's a great aircraft. They've done a fantastic job modelling that. I do enjoy it as well.
I said the Kodiak is nice as well, but I prefer the more basic cockpit that you can get in the Arrow. It's a bit of a shame that there isn't a steam version of the Kodiak.
That's still quite a ways away, aren't you?
Have you landed already?
No. I've got 23 naughty miles to go. I can see
Yeah, about
both
50
of
miles.
yours.
I was going pretty slow. I had to climb over that ridge, so I was only doing about 17 knots trying to get up to 12,000 feet so I could clear the mountain. Descending now, picking up speed.
It's the fun of the job.
I'm just coming up on EFG. I'm going to drop down, pick up my cargo, and then head to
Oh, you're picking
Ipini.
up. Right, I see. I wondered why you were going off to the left there.
This VFR map is definitely more usable now.
Yes. Yeah, I was overloaded, and I couldn't climb, and I was trying to find my way out of a valley, so I was panning around the VFR map there, seeing if there might be some way out. And I accidentally clicked on one of the airports and went, when did they add that?
I'll be honest, I didn't know about it until you said.
I didn't have a clue it was there. Never even thought about clicking on it.
I'm going to play my favourite game of Where the Hell is the Airport?
This is why you should have the marker on.
Where is the fun in that?
You're being realistic, but it tells you exactly where it is.
Well, I've got the G1000, so I just plug it in there, and then I get the sat nav on it. It tells me where to go. Tells me how far I am. Tells me which way it is. And that's part of what I like about flying in the USA, because 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗆 you can get all of the VOR frequencies, and you can triangulate where the airport is. Whereas flying here, it's just kind of follow the pink line idea.
There are a few VORs that I've spotted, but not many.
Yeah, but then the range on them isn't long enough to get you anywhere.
True. Don't you love it when you're flying directly over the airport and you're like, I don't see an airport. I don't see a runway. I don't see anything. What's going on? That can't be it, surely.
And then you do see it, you pretty much crash into it because you're going, I don't want to have to try and find it again, turning around.
Yeah.
Because you know, well, if you fly away to actually line yourself up and then turn around and you go, now where did I put that?
I'm about 3,000 feet above it.
But I can't see it.
I don't see it anywhere.
I can't wait to watch this video back and say it's right there.
Oh, I see it. Oh, that's a nice little... I wonder if I can get my ass down there without having to go round.
Famous last words.
Good luck.
Yeah, get their itis strikes again. I think I've taken the correct route in as well. Oh, I've got no flaps. That's a problem. That is a really short runway as well.
Oh, they're littered all over this bloody island, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to go round and come again.
$14 to go.
Yeah, for some reason my flaps button is not working. Oh, diggity.
Oh man, this is stunning. Darling, look at that. That's stunning, mate. Nice work on the time of day, buddy.
My favourite time of day here. Closely followed by sunset, although that's pretty scary.
That does instill a bit of get-there-itis, that does.
It really does.
I've got 5 minutes to put this thing down, or might as well just jump out the window.
Right, here we go then. First time trying to land here. It's kind of a wonky looking runway. Got no flaps and I'm going way too fast. All going really well.
Side slip.
Yeah, I've also got no rudders. I forgot to mention that.
Side slip.
I've got.
Back to the previous statement of good luck then.
He's got the ultimate challenge today then, hasn't he?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Taxi and park.
Just getting the stall horn just as we were coming into land. Perfect. Getting out of here is going to be fun.
It's Neofly, which penalizes you if the stall horn goes off. I was like, but you're supposed to land on the stall horn in a tail dragger.
Come on.
Aim for that mountain range there and drop down into this airport. Is it bad that
Oh, don't you dare! Oh, I hate that.
what happened?
He hit the brakes. It
Touched.
flipped over.
I touched the brakes.
Oh, did it flip over?
Well, we haven't crashed the plane per se,
No,
but we are definitely a bit nose down. Yeah.
Yeah, you've landed it. I think that's a bit forgiving, that is, and I like that it's forgiving like that, because if the plane went over like that, I think it'd be 100% broken.
You'd have no prop left for sure.
No, you'd have nout left, would you?
For some
Engine
reason,
rebuild.
I did that when I was doing my type test, Mike. I flipped it just as I'd finished my type test, and I was like, no, I'm going to have to do this again. And then I realised I didn't, and I was like, phew.
Let's see here.
Doing a type test in Papua New Guinea is a nightmare.
yeah, you need to fly out somewhere safe.
Yeah.
With my base being 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗍𝗆 Ports Moresby there, just on the seafront,
Oh, you're up. You're sorted then,
with a
mate.
10,000 foot runway.
Yeah. It's like when the game tells you to go to this height, and it's like, okay, and then it tells you to go to this heading, and this heading takes you at that height straight into a mountainside.
Yes.
You're like, okay, brilliant. Hurry up and get this
I'm
altitude.
gonna do that heading at that height in a couple of minutes. Bear with
Yeah,
me here. I
yeah.
gotta go that way first.
Yeah. Hurry
Yeah.
up and get this altitude. Hurry up and get this height right now. Bank, bank, bank. Get the hell out.
I cannot shut my engine down. Huh.
You think it'd have stopped before you had been planted in the dirt?
You would, yeah. What else have I got to do? Let's try and get some controls here.
I think I'm gonna throw this over to this side, I think.
Oh,
Because
that would explain it.
that's gonna be a bit too hard to land if I come in there.
Does it give us the option to all accept the same job and port them over and then do them at the same time then?
I think it's a case of we're gonna have to try and find something that's thereabouts the same job.
Well, what you can do is you can take a job that's way too big for you and split
Yeah.
the load.
True, you could split the
Ah.
load. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a thought.
yeah.
It's still not shutting down.
That'll 100% get you to do the same job then, won't it? Yeah, I forgot about that, Mike.
Huh.
Oh, clipping the trees, love it.
But yeah, the caravan can hold 12 passengers, whereas the Kodiak can only hold 10. But the Kodiak can hold about an extra 500-pound cargo.
Okay.
A little bit shorter.
I'm actually really excited about doing
It has the
some
same
PAX
engine in
jobs.
it.
I've not done any PAX jobs on 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗍𝗆 2, so I'm really excited about doing them.
Some of these airfields makes me wish I knew how to fly a helicopter.
Oh, they're
Oh,
coming in as
choppers
well,
are
aren't
so
they?
much fun.
We're gonna play some choppers as well, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I got a couple of mods I want to try out on choppers as well, like emergency jobs and stuff.
Oh, nice. You got Airwolf in there as well, yeah. You can be Stringfellow and I'll be Ernest Borgnine, yeah.
Nice, yeah. I'm gonna have to go new here.
I love that show. It's bloody brilliant.
Easy as they come.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'd rewatch them, 100% rewatch them. That and the A-Team.
Not Knight Rider.
Oh, and Knight Rider as well, yeah. Yeah, sorry. You ever watch Street Hawk?
No.
Street Art was the motorbike.
Oh, really? I never saw that.
Yeah, they did a motorbike.
I have next to no idea what you're on about.
Yeah, you're not old enough, mate.
I also lived under a shell, under a rock.
It's classic 80s TV, mate. When we were kids.
I gathered that. But
Yeah.
raised by a blind single mother, she kind of didn't believe in
Alright.
TV.
Oh, bless.
Didn't really
Really?
see the point of it being blind.
Okay, well, yeah.
Did you listen to a lot of radio then?
A fair bit.
Right, I'm coming into land, lads.
I still have another 30 mile to go.
I'm still trying to turn my engine off.
Yeah.
Why do you need to turn your engine off?
Brilliant, like,
Anything. Anything.
find the control, bro.
Yeah. Control E.
Yeah, I tried that. Didn't work.
They're doing what my arrow did, where I cut the fuel, cut the throttle,
A little bit, yeah.
turned the magneto off, but my engine was still running, my prop was still going. The lights were all off, but
Well, none of my cockpit is clickable for some reason,
Weird.
which is not helping.
Is it because of your move, maybe?
My move.
Yeah, because you moved your computers around, haven't you?
Oh, I forgot. So my X56 is not being recognized properly by
Okay.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's doing all kinds of crazy crap. I remember now. That's just stressing me out the last time I played.
Oh, I thought I was going to flipping lose it then, lads. I'm down.
into the unknown. I don't know what airfield this is. I haven't been here before.
Right, let's get this offloaded.
Cannot.
PNG is definitely exciting for that.
Oh, ball. Well, I've repositioned myself, but I didn't pick up the cargo. What a tool. Never mind. What a tool.
How long have you got?
That's the first time I've not done that. I'm not bothered about it, to be fair, because it's only worth 1,500.
They were just going in the right way, so you thought you'd take it while you're headed.
Damn it, man. Yeah, I was at the right airport and everything. I just didn't pick the cargo up and put it in my plane. What an idiot. Never mind. Never mind.
Worst things happen at sea.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Ah, fudge. You just have to cancel that job for me.
Alt-I is the master ignition switch. Okay. So, Alt-I. It's not working! Holy cow milk. Wow. I'm running out of ideas of how to shut this engine down.
Hammer.
Do you have to have the engine shut down to, like, take the job or something?
Yeah, you can't load up until the engine's off.
Well, the only thing I can think of is that you just turn the game off and reload the whole thing. That's what I do when I do a reposition flight.
Shift Control E. Let me try that. Gotcha.
Tap back to air hauler to offload //
When you
load
said
cargo
Shift
and
Control
fuel.
E, like I
You
thought
can now
that's gonna
return
work.
to the MFS main menu.
It was Shift Control E, not Control E, because you're turning it off instead of on. That's where I went wrong.
Yeah. It's been such a long time since I've used a keyboard, I couldn't remember. I knew E was the engine, but I just couldn't remember what the alternative was. Right, okay, good. Exceed maximum takeoff weight. Yes, please.
That's me every flight. If it's not overloaded, I'm slacking.
I'm going to have to drop some fuel. Which is not good, because I don't actually have much.
Right, I'm just gonna go put my oven on. I'll be back in a bit.
Roger, roger. Right, that's everything
drop
on
some fuel, and
board.
then you have to make a pit stop at ONB for some more fuel so you can continue on. Where'd Spike go?
Not sure where he went. He did say something.
He did say something, but I was looking at my VFR map. I kind of heard him talking, but didn't register what he said. Anyways, he just disappeared off of my visual here. He was making a very good airport marker for me. Now he's gone.
Damn it. Damn it.
I was using that, Spike.
You know, I think I may have a problem here. Because I don't think...
You're not going to be able to take it all, is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny about that is I was pretty much flew directly over where you're at right now, but it took you so long to turn your engine off that I'm long gone now.
You could have grabbed the other bit.
Would have done.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, I could cheat and come back for you.
You could do. How far away are you? Let's have a look on the thing. Oh, where are you? I can't tell which one you are. Is that you there?
Just south of 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗍.
Yeah, you're about to land. It's fine.
I was. I turned around now. I don't know how this works, but here's trying.
Are you going to come grab some of you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, if you're in a safe flight position, I'm going to go back to main menu and reload my plane. So it's EFG, 𝗏𝗏 Airport.
Thank you. Ah! Oh, that's not helpful.
Did it just go dark?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'll try and fix that.
I'm just gonna do circles until you come back, I think.
Has that fixed it?
It'll take a minute. I need it a little bit lighter than that, if I please.
Roger.
I know I'm just being greedy now, but
I think it was about 10 o'clock, wasn't it? Or something like that. That should be good. But when I log in, sometimes it reverts back to night time, so we'll see. See how it goes.
oh, that's shiny. Right. So I don't know how this accepting partial cargo from your mission is meant to work.
So basically, you should be able to land, go into VA cargo jobs, and because you're at EFG, you should just be able to load up what's here. Theoretically.
That's the idea, is it?
Is the idea, yeah.
Alright. I'll have a look once I land.
How far is EFG from 𝗬𝗨𝗃𝗍? I can't remember.
That's about 50 miles.
Not far, is it?
Not at all.
Okay. But as long as I've got more than that.
Not my airfield there, is it? Okay, with the
Okay.
mountain there, it looks like I'm going to be landing with the tailwind.
Fear not, I somehow have squeezed it all on the plane. I don't really know how,
Okay.
but we're ready to go.
Alright.
Thank you, though, for doing the UE.
Taxi and take off.
How are we getting on, chaps?
I've somehow managed to squeeze enough fuel and all the cargo on. So we're up and running again.
Arrive as safe
Well
and
done, you.
land at your
Well
destination.
done, you.
But Rum Ruffian was about to come and pick up half my cargo for me.
Oh, was he? Oh, bless him.
Where did you go? Because we heard you say something or other.
Oh, I went to go put the oven on me.
Ah, okay. What's for dinner?
Pasta and meatballs from Aldi.
Lovely. I love meatballs.
So I was using you as a marker for the airfield, and then you disappeared on me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to come back?
You're more easier to fly with when you're here.
Oh, bless you. I appreciate that.
So I've got a slight problem where Microsoft Flight Simulator does not see my X56 as the actual controller. So every time I press a button on it, it says that's not the right controller. I say yes, it is. It says no, it's not. And we've been doing that for about 6 months.
You can't pick up a Cessna Caravan, mate, on the used.
It changes every week.
Does it every week?
Yeah. I saw a Kodiak for 650,000
Did you?
just beyond Papua New Guinea. What's just beyond Papua New Guinea? I've forgotten now. It wasn't Australia. It was going sort of northwest.
Northwest.
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
I almost said Indonesia as well.
Did you?
So yeah, there was one there last time I looked.
It's a Cessna Skyhawk all the way up in friggin' Russia, mate.
Eventually, I want to get some Boeings on the go.
Mate, there's so much.
A320s. Yeah.
Well, you say that. I'm hoping February-ish time, PMDG should be releasing the 777.
I just picked up one of the PMDGs as well, the smaller one.
The DC stick.
No. Forget what the two jumbos they've got at the moment. The two Boeings.
They did the 737. It was Phoenix that did the 320, wasn't it?
What the two Boeings are in the game, yeah? In base game. Is that what you're after?
No, it from PMDG.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, sure.
They had a 20% sale on, and the smaller Boeing was only 30 quid, and I thought, oh, I'll grab that. But you don't get the 20% discount for that one. It's like, oh, well, it's PMDG, I don't care that much. But I haven't even flown it yet. On my to-do list. There's so many things on my to-do list.
You haven't flown.
Hmm?
How many planes do you have that you haven't flown?
Right now, probably about 5.
That's not too bad.
Kodiak I've had for a while, and I've only flown it in a test flight.
Okay.
The PMDG is definitely on there. I've got a couple more from Just Flight that I need to fly. I think I got the 146 Professional. That's quite a nice aircraft. I've done a test flight in that as well. I've got the Concorde, which I have flown, but I certainly haven't mastered.
If you lease an aircraft, does it go on a pay to buy ratio?
What does pay to buy ratio mean?
So, like, if you the money that you put down on it, let's say you lease it for 60 grand, which is the Cessna's Caravan at the minute, and you keep paying up 60 grand or whatever.
No, you don't own it at the end.
You don't own it at the end, no. You just keep paying and paying and paying. Yep. Alright, okay. That kind of sucks. Leasing's definitely not the way to go then.
It is if you don't plan on playing the game for very long.
Yeah, it's true. True. Yeah, it's 1.2 million is quite a bit of money. I know you're
1.2?
It's 1.2 million for the Cessna Caravan.
Was that used?
No, brand new.
Why did I have 2.3 in my head? Okay, I was wrong.
How much is the Kodiak?
I believe it was 1.4.
1.4.
Okay.
But then I thought that the Caravan was 2.3, so I clearly don't know what I'm talking about.
Are you gonna get the Kodiak next then, Mike? Is that your plan?
I was heading towards the Kodiak, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, prior to that, I was heading towards the Piper.
you've got some reserve money, haven't you, in your
Yeah.
in your thing? So we've got like 300 grand. So if you want to obviously put that towards it.
I was going to make a donation, but it wouldn't let me. I was going to stick 150 grand in there.
He's going to make a donation, so you know that's even more money towards your airplane.
Yeah, very kind. I can sort that out a bit later. Probably after this flight.
Yeah.
But yeah, the plan is to just get enough money coming in so that we can get something that can reach Australia comfortably and then start expanding throughout Australia.
Well, you say that.
Yeah, go on.
The Cessna can reach Australia. You just have to fly up through Guinea and then come down again.
Yeah,
There's a little channel over there we could hop over.
definitely. I was thinking more sort of capable of doing long haul flights. Because
Right.
Australia's pretty big.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
But if just getting to Australia was the target here.
I don't think I'll play
I think we've already done it once. I think Jimmy flew over there once in the Twin Otter.
That's got a bit more speed to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a possibility that we could open up instead of going Port Moresby, we could open up a base on somewhere called 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗃 Island, which is just off Papua New Guinea, literally stone's throw, it's like a little island off it, and it's.
I don't know if I've flown there or not, but I suspect it's not got a suitable runway.
It puts you right on the tip of northern Australia.
Yeah, but if we want to start flying jets, we're going to need longer runways.
Oh, sorry, I see what you're talking about.
They have to be tarmacked.
Port Moresby's the perfect place for that then.
Yeah.
They've got big arse runways. They've got two. They've got a small one and a large one. I don't know how to bring up the information. So you've got runway 14. Runway 14 has got 9,022 feet asphalt runway, and then the smaller one's got a 4,293 runway. So that's more than enough, isn't it?
What is the benefit of having multiple bases, or any base for that matter?
Tell me if I'm wrong, Mike. Obviously, the way I see it, if you have another base, then it'll give you more jobs. And you can actually fly base to base if you want, but it will give you more options on jobs. And if
Also, I think you can build up infrastructure at bases. You can have your own fuel and stuff like that, which brings your fuel prices right down. And then you can actually build manufacturing companies and start manufacturing goods and then start shipping them. But rather than flying goods for other people, which is what we're doing now, we'll be generating our own produce and making 100% profit. And I think maintenance and repairs and stuff either can only be done at your airport or is considerably cheaper at your airport.
So, yeah, we sort you out with a new aircraft then, and then if we open up another base, what do you think?
Yeah, well, like I say, I think Port Moresby is the ideal spot.
Yeah.
I'm just mindful of the fact that my base, Port Moresby, is 70-odd grand a month to keep open.
Yeah. Port Moresby is expensive. But the thing is, we wouldn't be looking to open that until we have a jet. So obviously, if we've got a jet, the amount of cargo we can transport is considerably higher than what we're doing at the moment.
Okay.
So the paydays will be like more like 30, 40,000 rather than
Right.
4 or 5, you know.
We're not opening that and then until we've got a jet then, yeah?
Well, we don't need a jet. We just need an aircraft that's big enough to generate enough cash to justify it, basically.
What about a Cessna Caravan?
Well, that's got a slightly smaller or slightly bigger cargo hold than the Piper.
Hold more
Not the Piper, sorry, the Twin Otter.
I don't know what the specs for the Twin Otter is because I don't have that on my
No engine, so it's a fair bit bigger.
But that, I think Jimmy was earning about, I want to say about 20,000 on that aircraft. For the same sort of flight. But then the flights are further as well. That's the other thing you get.
That's the other thing, isn't it? Yeah. You can go a lot further. Put a bit more time into it, sort of thing.
I've turned down the wrong valley and I've got a big ridge in between me and the airfield. Climb, little plane, climb.
Can you see the river? What's your out? Yeah, you're about to land, right? 3,600 feet.
Oh, I was, but now I'm in the wrong valley.
Gotcha.
Gotta climb out of this.
You guys shipping soft drinks by chance?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't remember what I'm shipping. I've forgotten completely. Yeah, soft drinks. Some of them were damaged, so I had to drink them on the way.
Really? Oh, okay. That's not good.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but you know, these things happen.
Have you got the 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍 imported into your gate? Into your air hole?
No.
No. The Cessna Caravan covers most of the northern tip of Australia from Port Moresby.
It does, so it can go over the because what you got to remember, of course, is that when you're fully laden, you can't fly as far.
Yeah, of course, yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have to take that into account, don't you? Back in a seckie.
Roger. Roger, Dodger, Rubber Ducky. So have you got a dedicated room, Rum, for your rig?
No, I wish. No, I'm stuck in a corner in the sitting room.
Are you running a TV or a monitor? What have you got?
I've got a monitor. It's a bit embarrassing, actually, the monitor I have. It's way better than my computer can actually support.
Okay. What is it?
A G9 Neo,
Ah, that's like is that curved?
the 49-inch curved, yeah.
That's nice. I've been looking at that.
It's better than my graphics card can actually handle. It's got my frame rate at about 15. It's kind of not good.
Almost painful. Hence why you're looking at the RTX 4000 series.
Yes, but, well, was until NVIDIA told me to bug off.
You're not going to get an RTX 3000 series then?
I might have to, well, I don't know.
Jimmy's
The
just...
thing is,
Go on.
I feel so alienated by NVIDIA having done what they did with the 4000 series that I'm almost tempted to, out of principle, try and see what AMD is going to release next month.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've never had an AMD card before, but
I've had one
I've always been in.
a long time ago and it worked absolutely fine. But you will find there are games that don't work so well with AMD.
yeah, which is what. Why
Oh,
can't you hear my game?
I heard that too. The rain, pull up. The rain, pull up.
Bank angle. Bank angle. 500. 40. 30. 20.
I was flying the F-15 round here and it was screaming at me.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't like it. What
I
you
don't
doing?
understand why you can hear my game.
It's all good, mate. It's fine.
I imagine we're just picking it up through your mic.
Yeah, we probably.
But I'm wearing a headset.
It's not all the time. It's every now and again. Totally watching you on the map sim, flying away there.
Am I close? I'm just coming over Oscar November Bravo.
Where's Guinea? That's a good question. What are you stealing now, Cat? I don't know, mate. You're probably about halfway there, I think. You're going in the right direction. If
Good
that
start.
helps.
Probably put a bit. You shouldn't really fly with max throttle.
Max throttle now. No,
But
I learned that from you. Don't fly with max throttle.
It's okay if you're in a default plane.
You've just gone on
I
over.
would strongly
over
advise
the,
against doing it in the aero, though. It will simulate engine damage.
yeah. The first time I ever flew, actually it was an A2A aircraft. I didn't tell you earlier when I was telling you about A2A. So A2A are synonymous with persistent aircraft. So if you fly your plane and you damage the engine, the next time you come and fly it, it'll still be damaged.
Okay.
Which adds so much to the realism. And something that's so sadly lacking
It's saving.
from Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane as well.
See, run now. You're close, run.
Well, I was a lot closer, but I took a wrong turn, and that's what my bank angle was. I was coming up against I was following a valley, and then it was turning into a cliff.
That sounds like 𝗬𝗃𝗍 to me.
I have actually landed it from the opposite direction. You know how you normally land it going up the mountain? I've actually managed to land it on the other side, from the other side of the mountain. It was crazy. I was like, right, I'm not doing that again. I'll remember to come round next time.
Were you in a tail dragger?
Yeah, I was in a Cub, I think.
Okay. You could probably do that with a Cub, actually, because it's a very light, very slow aircraft.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to do it in this plane.
So after you've got the Kodiak, would we honestly mind helping me save up for a Cessna?
We didn't make an effort for it.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Is that all
I'll
right,
get
yeah?
running commodities and again, trees at the end of the runway. Put them over there beside the runway.
Yes, so the link I sent you earlier, guys, with mods, will get rid of the majority of those trees. Or
Right.
just reshape them or reposition them to be more realistic.
I think what I'm going to actually do is go to do what you're going to do, Mike.
What am I doing?
I'm going to sell my gravel snow pits, bang it into the VA's money.
You've got to keep your offline company afloat as well.
Yeah, I've got set. The amusing thing is, every time I've landed an aeroplane for the VA, I've got a small payment from doing it.
Landed.
So what I'm get
Taxi
paid
car.
like anything from
𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍𝗄.
50.
Good landing, mate. Good landing.
Landing, mate.
I have a stall horn in the
like
bank angle we're going so I could turn around and face the runway.
200 personal cash, so I can keep that money, sending that money into my company and keeping me running. I mean, my base is at 𝗬𝗃𝗍𝗄, and I'll have to find out how much that is a month.
You turn my engine off.
All tab back to air.
You can't turn your engine off either.
Cargo and
No, I'd forgotten to.
Oh,
I forgot that I needed to.
I think what I'm going to do is just delete all of my controller profiles and start again.
Sounds like you're going to have to. Okay, so my monthly rental is only 2,500. I can easily cover that.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, I feel like I've made a mistake starting at Port Moresby with my 70 grand a month.
When Mike said that he's on his video, when he said that he was setting up a VA and he was doing all this, and I was like, oh, you know, I'd really like to get interested and play and go and join them and play in that. I hope I can, sort of thing. And I thought, right, well, I'm going to set myself up at 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗍, the same place they're at, to make it the lead times easier for myself. Right, okay, so it's only 2,500 a month, and I'm already at 485 personal cash. I've got 17 grand in my company cash, so I can keep myself afloat quite easily for about 3 months before I even have any money coming in.
Did you start with on Nomad, or what setting did you start on?
I started off on career, I think.
Yeah, right. So I started career as well. So it started me with 100 grand in that Cessna.
I think I sold my plane that they gave me, and I bought a Cub just for poops and giggles.
The Cub is fantastic for low and slow.
My thought process was I've seen Mr. Stim stack it into the ground so many times with this Telejager that I thought, you know, I'll stick with the 172 that it gives me with its tricycle gear.
Yeah, the problem with this plane, or the only real problem with this plane, are the brakes. They are so aggressive. You almost can't use them.
Where did you get to, Spike? You're not sat on the runway anymore.
I've turned it off in a minute.
Okay.
Right, I think I'm coming in probably about 10 nautical miles out, something like that. I'm going to go nose down, but keep the throttle up.
Yeah, you're not far out now, mate. A few mark ranges to go. You'll be hitting the river valley that runs alongside it pretty soon.
Been a long time since I've been to 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗍.
You accepted 2 jobs, added 2 jobs there, Sim. Are you going to go and do the
Well, yeah, I added one by accident, but it's from 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗃 Yankee Tango India up north to
that explains.
I forget where. But I thought, well, I'm flying to 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗍 anyway. I might as well keep that job and then.
Yeah.
What current jobs do you have? Frozen turkeys and shrimps coming out of 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗍.
You know how to transfer jobs in?
Yeah. I was just looking at what's available.
You got any narcotics?
I have not, no.
You ain't got
They're saying that
narcotics jobs?
these frozen turkeys coming out of 𝗬𝗍𝗍
𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗆.
is over $6,000. That's not bad going at all. And it's only 117 miles,
How much is the load?
531 pound.
Ah, cool. That is a
I
good
can
job.
take that. That is a good
Take
job.
that, surely.
I can take that. I'll accept that job. And then I transfer to VA.
Which one have you taken? So what are you going to? And I'll see if we can match something up. So you're going 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗆, yeah?
Yes.
You've got anything going 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗆 on there about?
I've got
Clear the runway!
fuel. I can't see you. What a shame.
Fire truck's ready. I'm coming in with no rudder. No brakes. And severely overloaded.
Welcome to your air hauler flight. Start up and taxi.
Start up and taxi.
Landed. Taxi and park. Landing was smooth.
Smooth landing, not a greaser.
It was when it told me that my landing was positive. Ouch. Didn't realize it was a sloped runway. Mac.
Ah,
Hold tab back to air hauler to offload /load cargo and
Did you fall
fuel.
over again?
You can
There's a
now return to the
120
MFS main
distance
menu.
job here, not far from where you're going to for $2,000.
you unload first and then finish flight following.
Yes, unload first, mate. Yeah.
Cool. Job completed. Wunderbar.
Wonderful. Actually, I might run that one because it's narcotics and it's close to where you're going to, and it's worth $5,000.